joining me. Today I'm just going to run through our brand new summer collection, and as you can see it is pretty huge and I'm so excited. I wanted to do a quick video just to give you a run through of what's in there and what the scoop is really. So first of all, I'll walk through the perspectives. There are 7 large packs, a smaller pack with extra details but no less mighty. And you can buy these individually in the shop, or you can buy the complete collection, which also includes your paper snips, 2 paper snips. And you'll also receive these exclusive Flair, and I'll walk you through everything that's in the collection, and a unique stencil and a magazine, a new Fox magazine, so with some inspiration in. So let me just go through the perspectives first and we could talk about the other bits and pieces. I'll take these in no particular order. Let me just make a bit of space. This is my second attempt because everything was off the page or off the view of the camera, so that wasn't very clever of me. And let me see. So if you buy the complete collection, you will get an 8-page magazine, so that's double the size normally. I'm not going to show you and spoil the surprise, but you can see in there's lots of pages. These are just beautiful. I absolutely love the FoxZine every month. I collect them and pop them into a box, and then when I get stuck for an idea, I just simply go through all the back catalogue, as it were. And I just adore that because someone mentioned it online. I think it was a lady called Angela Green had just said randomly what a fantastic team we have. And you know, she's so right. We have a really, really talented team. I'm very fortunate that they are also clever. So they take it in turns to go in the FoxZine. So you're guaranteed that you will get some really interesting and unique layouts each month in the Fox box. So, sorry, I talked away and not actually explained. These are clippies. I've called them travel clippies, but so they're like a bulldog clip, and they are great for attaching to the top of a photo or an element, you know, just to bring a highlight to that particular element. And my favourite thing to do really is to pop some twine through or tie a bit of ribbon. And Wendy has done a fabulous layout with these in the magazine that you'll love. And I'm just going to bring out a layout. So I've tried to keep everything exclusive. So I'll just show you one that isn't in the magazine. So you can see here I've just added one to a bit of ephemera, and then it's just given me the opportunity to tie a little bit of twine across the top there. So I love that. It's just a great way to add some texture to a layout. Next up are these, I think I've called them departure. I have no idea what I've called them now. I just added it to the shop and I've already forgotten. So I was inspired by the signboards that you get in train stations, and I think there's a word for it, but I've now been to sleep and forgotten. So it did take me a little while to, you know, work out how to create these, but absolutely love them. They're just so brilliant. So I'm just going to take a layout just to show you. But you can just add them as some journaling, and because they're black, they're just really bold and pop off the page. But they spell travel. You know, just so. Again, this is going into the shop but not in the collection because it was a bit more specific, and we kind of had too many really. So they're just great for adding to you know, a layout somewhere, and they just really add impact. So I think those are one of my favourite pieces. In fact, the writing pieces that I don't like, to be fair, so that was a bit of a silly thing to say. So you get 6 of those. Rebecca Moore has done a layout with Life's a Beach in the magazine. and it's, as always, stunning. Really clever girl. So this has been in progress for a little while now, so you know, to get all our ducks in a row, it's taken us a little while to get everything organised, cut, manufactured, printed. There's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes, so that's she's probably forgotten all about it now. It was such a long time ago. Beautiful layout from Rebecca in the magazine that you'll find there. So the idea of the magazine is really just to inspire you to use your pieces, because obviously some people, you know, rely heavily on what others have created. Some have obviously got their own ideas. So it's just a case of picking up these, like, you know, unique ideas from the team, because they are so clever with what they come up with, and they just haven't failed to impress me at all, you know, in this edition, because they're just so varied. Jenna has created with Pack Your Bags and these tiny mini suitcases. Look how cute they are. And, you know, they've got, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's got tiny little etched tag detail there, as well as little locks, like a combination lock on that suitcase. Little corners, just superb. So it's really dull here, so I'm definitely up for a bit of summer. It was quite nice this morning, and as you know, we've had about 3 rain showers this afternoon. So I hope you can see everything okay. Loving summer. I created with this one because it's mint, and I got first dibs because I made them. So that comes with these cute little watermelons and little cherries. Definitely summer. Nikki Rowland has done a guest spot for us for the magazine. She used Looking Sharp, and I don't know, made a jaw-dropping layout, of course. Just so stunning, the way that she's used these and other bits and pieces from the collection. Absolutely superb. So one more large set to look at. I hope this is still in camera. I'm not taking a third take, so if it's off, I'll have to work out what to do. Tickets. I am a sucker for tickets and tags. Sorry, I'll stop the crinkling. So I love a ticket. So these are actually, I don't know if you can see that, but they're actually translucent in this like lovely blue colour. Beautiful etched detail again. So you get a couple of tickets and tags. Just absolutely a lot of fun. Julie and I use these on our layouts, and again, you know, we're a sucker for these little holes at the top so you can tie things and thread things, and obviously Julie is the master of creating texture on her layout. So that's all the large packs there, and then we've got a small pack. As I say small, it is still a mighty pack, to be fair. So you get some sunnies, a camera, the most fabulous little suitcase. I don't know if you can see that, but you get a little sticker there on the suitcase, like a Union Jack sticker. It says I love to travel. And then tiny little details for the straps and so on. And the tag that hangs off the handle. I think I spent probably as long designing and creating that as probably I did, you know, half a dozen packs, but so worthwhile. And then last two are a passport and some more sunnies. We love sunnies. Great just for tucking in here and there on a layout. So I'm just bringing a layout up. And this is what I tend to do really, is I have a layout and think, oh well, you know, what else could I put on there? But you know, you could tuck in things like sunnies, you know, here and there, you know, just superb. So while I've got this here, actually, let me talk about some of the exclusives in the collection. So only if you buy the whole collection, we include this particular stencil. And it's a cloud stencil, so each edge has a different set of clouds, shapes and sizes. And so what you would do is, let's just see if I can match that one up, you never know. That's going to be too much to ask, that is more rag. So they're so different, you see. I think that's it there, look. So what I've done is I've used the stencil and inked with a blending brush, and then I've moved it, twisted it, and then maybe I've gone on this side to create, to see if I can match it up, there you go. So, and then I've gone again. So you can either work your way down or work your way up. I tend to start at the top and work my way down. I have got a video for this one, so you can see how I created the cloudy background, and then I've added the seagulls on the top, and then just outline those slightly. So you will use this again and again, not just for summer, but you know, all year long. It's just a great way to add a bit of colour to your background, isn't it, in a controlled way. So yeah, that's only available as the collection, that mini stencil. And even though it's mini, it doesn't stop you creating like a big background like here. So, you know, you really, sky's the limit, shall we say. Pardon the pun. And then also in the collection, well, actually in this release, are 2 paper snips. People are loving the paper snips because they are a cheap and cheerful way to stretch your supplies. You get loads and loads of journaling, as you can see on there. And then I've included some tags and some imagery that you can just fussy cut out. And with all of my paper snips, I really try to make them as easy as possible to cut out. So there's no fiddly bits. You just cut around the outside, go as close as you want, or leave a white border. And the way that I use them is, for example, I've used number 5. When I get them, I will put them through my paper trimmer, and then I'll just go chop, 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 or the guillotine all the way up to the top. So I've got these long strips, as you can see here. Let me just give an example. So I chop them all up into strips, as so. And then when I come to use them, I just cut off the bit that I want and pop everything into some old packaging. And I also keep the top in the packaging. So now I know it's Paper Snips 5 in here. So, you know, you can imagine you've got all your paper snips in packets like this, take up no space whatsoever. I store them with my FoxZines, so they're all in one place, along with my Fox box or some of my favourite perspectives. I might show you that afterwards. But it's just a superb way of keeping them all together. Pop that in there. And if I'm feeling a little bit crafty, don't know what to do, I'll just also cut out or fussy cut my elements as well. So just pull a few of these out. So not all who wander are lost. Road trip, been there, done that. And I've fussy cut out the little suitcase there. So really, again, I've really thought about, you know, not making them too fussy, so that everybody can cut those out easily. Love those. And again, I saw that Nikki had on her layout used the paper snips to stretch her supplies, and on mine I've used loads of them because I love them. So again, you'll see those in the magazine. So that is the collection. So as I say, if you buy the whole collection, then you'll receive the stencil, the magazine. So it's an 8-page magazine with 7 brand new layouts in there. I'm keeping it secret just so you've got a surprise. And also only available in the collection are some flair. Let me just see where we can put those. So I've designed some flair, which then Adam and his team at DAF have manufactured for us. So there are 4 summer flair, and I'm just popping these wherever I've got space in the hope that you can see it on camera. So there's 4 summer ones and 2 travel ones. And these are fabulous, so that, you know, again, really easy to use. Design them so they've got a little tiny bit of journaling, a bit of imagery, and you can just pop them on your layout, flat backed. So those will pop on your layout very easily. And again, I think as soon as the girls all have those, I think they've all gone on layouts in no time whatsoever. I think that's it, isn't it? Yes, I think it is. So I hope you've enjoyed this look through of the collection. Just once again, everything apart from the Flair and the stencil magazine, so those are only available in the collection, but everything else is available individually. But I do think the collection is worthwhile because, let's face it, they don't go off. So at some point you will make lots of layouts about your summer holidays or your past holidays and travel adventures, and they will go with so many things. So I've scrapped some old ones for mine, because obviously we've not had all last summer yet. So it's just, I don't know, just an easy way to get cracking, isn't it, really? And the magazine will just inspire you to get your paper and scissors out and start scrapping. So hopefully, thank you, hopefully that explains everything. They are on pre-order when we release initially, but they will all be dispatched in early July. So I'll go out with Fox boxes, the July Fox box, yeah, I'm just really pleased with it all, so I hope you are too. We've only got a very limited number, so we've commissioned a very limited number of Flair, of stencils. So you know, if you don't know, because this is what happened at Christmas with our Advent, we thought, oh, we'll put that many in because that would be more than enough, and they were gone within 20 minutes. So yes, they will definitely fly off the shelves, I think. And we can't do any more. Well, no, we won't be doing any more because we've got other things that we need to be getting on with. So don't hang around and grab yours today. So I'm going to leave you with the details about each product, and I'm going to show you, this is still my favourite one. Excuse me. And just a reminder that you can buy them individually. So if you only want 1 or 2 packs, then, you know, great, you can buy them individually. But if you are thinking about buying many of them, which who wouldn't, you'll receive the Flair exclusively, as well as the stencil and the magazine. So definitely worth considering, or you may want to share with somebody. So do be on the lookout for that. There are limited supplies, as I said before, and thank you so much for joining me. Take care now. Bye.